Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a review and demo on a beauty blender. So I just tried this out like 5 minutes ago. This is going to be the third time I'm taking off my makeup today. But as you can see, my face is not at its best right now. I have a couple of breakouts here and one right here. Not really too bad, but I'm just breaking out in this area. I don't really know why. I do break out on my chin quite a bit. So I'm going to prime my face with my Too Faced Prim Dim Poreless Primer. I've been reaching this a little bit more recently. I have been really liking it. I've always really loved this primer. Too Faced makes great primers. I mean, everybody loves the Too Faced Hangover RX. But as you can see, I've shown a lot of love to this one. Actually, the one that I've been really loving lately is the one that I got in my Ipsy Glam bag. The Smashbox one, I really want that. Smashbox is known to make like, oh my god, I can't talk, make like the best primers. So I'm just gonna put that all over. And then I'm going to go in with my favorite foundation of life, and that is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Now with this foundation, I find that if you apply it with a like primer like this, like a solid liquid, it doesn't get as shiny throughout the day. It stays really pretty. And if I use like the Smashbox Primer Water, which is my favorite, I find that it makes you a little bit more luminescent during the day. It makes you look a little bit more oily. So that's why I recommend you use like a more liquidy primer. So now we're just going to dot this all over. So I just saw Makeup Coffee Break with Danny's demo and how she applies her foundation and stuff. And I never knew that, like, you know, you could just dab it all over. I don't understand why I don't just do that. I could get so much more coverage that way, because I'm always like wondering why I don't have enough coverage, and it's just like, why don't I just, dab it on my face? That would make more sense, So I'm just gonna do that. She says, like, work it onto your face and then you blend it in with a beauty blender. So I don't understand why I don't just do this in the first place, By the time I catch on to things, people are already doing it for the longest time, and I'm like first starting to apply something like this. Like, really, Caitlin, Just like, I just look at myself sometimes and I just go like, really? Like, can you please like be with the times? Oh, and I just wanted to say something else. For people with all the hate out there about makeup bloggers, do you know how many of them start off with a naked face when they do any type of tutorial? And great, I got foundation on my dress. You know how much like bravery that takes to show your naked face to people? Like, I really hate doing it. I don't like showing my face like that, and I think it takes a lot of bravery on makeup bloggers' part to do that. So I'm just wringing out the excess water from my beauty blender, because sometimes after you let it dry, sometimes it gets like more water on there. So I just don't want it to be too damp when I apply it to my face. So just give me a second. Just like wipe it off with a tissue. And then we are going to, if I don't freaking drop it again, I dropped this like twice already, just go me. Going to blend it in with this side of the beauty blender. You always use this side to apply your foundation. I cannot talk to save my life. And then you're just going to pat it in a really fast motion, so you really blend in the product. Now, I used this and I was like, holy crap, I love it. So I'll show you the difference in my skin when I'm done with this. Make sure you really work the product all over, but it's very easy to blend when you use this. It hurts my arm a little bit because I just did this like 2 seconds ago, but I will show you the results. And I fucking love just using this foundation because it's so easy to work into the skin. Like, it's already blended. Like, I absolutely love this foundation. I just can't get enough of it. I don't care if it's a fancy foundation. I wear it for every day. I love it. And oh my god, I've never seen something apply something so evenly to my nose. And you guys know my nose is my biggest problem area when it comes to like dryness and stuff. This applied it so easily and worked it so evenly. I was like, holy crap, it looks so good. Like, look at that. It's already done. So I'm probably will end up using this like every day now, like no joke. And then just the forehead, which again, I do get quite a few breakouts in like the middle of my forehead. But look, we are pretty much done. Like, do you see how much of a difference that makes in my skin to when you first saw it on camera? Do you see how much of a difference foundation makes? Like, honestly, this is all I could do every single day and put concealer on and I would be done, you know? Because this is all I really need. Like, this is all anybody really needs. I'm just working the product in more so I make sure it's all even and blended. So pretty much looks really good. So I can say I love how this looks. Like, maybe I should start applying my foundation with a brush the way I do it with a beauty blender. But do you see the finish of this foundation? It's so natural, so beautiful, and this made it look even more beautiful. So I am super happy with this. And then I'll show you how I apply it with concealer. So I'm going to be taking my Love. I've been using this every day for like the past 2 weeks. I've just literally, I think this is my favorite concealer. That's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. Honestly, people love this for a reason. It's so good. It's so good. Just gonna take like that much, look like a freaking hockey player at first. And then at first you're gonna work it just a little bit evenly, and then you're gonna blend it with the beauty blender. Like, just to evenly disperse the product, and then you're gonna blend it. Just like that, and then you're gonna flip it over and take this side, the shorter side, and then you're gonna blend it in. I don't wanna talk too long though because this is a very fast drying concealer. So you wanna work it in as quickly as possible. Always work it up to your temple because it gives such a brightening effect to your eyes, and also it really cleans up the line from your eyeshadow if you do that. Always bring it right to mostly where your nose ends. I stop it like right there, and then do the same on the other side. See, like, do you see the difference? Do you see how it like brightens up the under eye? This is why I love makeup. And I'm comfortable in both. I love wearing makeup, and sometimes I don't even want to put it on, but I really love wearing it. I just really love how this concealer looks. Like, it makes it look so pretty. And I do have a little bit of like dots right here, but this is like after I've worn makeup all day, so maybe like it just got a little bit discolored. I'm not really sure. And then I'm just going to apply some more concealer down my nose, on my cupid's bow, on my chin, on the sides of my nose. And when you see this blend, you're gonna be like, what? Like, literally, I've never seen something blend so well on my nose. I'm just like blown away. That is obviously the first part I do. I'm just doing very light dabs, and I'm just amazed at how good this looks on my nose. Like, this is literally something that no brush could do for me. And I'm literally going to use this all the time now. Like, amazing. All freaking amazing. And then blend it on the sides. And this really gets into that like nook where your nose is, like right here, and really blends it. Sorry, pretty sure I got it. I'm gonna use my finger. And then the other side. Almost done. We're almost done. And I was out all day. I can't really talk when I'm doing this because, like, especially this part. I don't know why I decided to start talking when I wanted to do that part. But this is a really good job, like, covering the blemishes on my chin right here, like, especially this blemish right here. And I also bought the solid cleanser to clean this because I've heard that's the best one. This is the best thing for a blender, is obviously the original Beauty Blender, and then the solid cleanser is the best thing to clean it with, is what I've heard. So that's what I'm going to listen to. I'm going to haul these. You'll probably already see my haul before I actually post this. But I am shooting this before I shoot my haul because I'm waiting for 2 things to come in the mail that are going to be in the haul, and then I'm also waiting for Lime Crime things as well. But yeah, that is it. That is what I would do with the Beauty Blender. Then obviously I would set it with a powder and then do the rest of my makeup. But I'm going to get ready for bed because it's 10:30 at night, so I'm not obviously going to do all of my makeup. But so pretty, like, so, like, look at it. Look at it. Do you see this? Like amazing. I can't. I'm just making sure my camera's clean just so you'll freaking see what it looks like. Like, look. I love it so much. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, CW819, and my Twitter is FuckFace819, and let me know what you guys think about the Beauty Blender. But I think it's going to be my favorite thing to use now. And I'm definitely going to recommend it to my best friend because she was loving like a sponge to apply her makeup with and would be like, girl, you need this. Like, this is so pretty. So yeah, and also, oh yeah, one more thing before I go. So I've been taking off my makeup with this. These makeup remover cleansing towelettes, these hydrating ones from Neutrogena. Honestly, I feel like throwing my e.l.f. ones out because these are amazing. After I took off my makeup, it made my skin look beautiful and not drying at all. Like sometimes with e.l.f. I get like a little bit of dryness on my nose. When I take it off with this, it makes it look so pretty. It does not irritate at all. I love it. So I'm going to use this makeup wipe right here because I just used it before after I tried out the Beauty Blender. So yeah, that's it. Bye!